Alright guys, welcome back. We got another brand new side quest. It's a new content day. We've got the I'm Not That Guy in a Red Suit Week 1 side quest. In order to do it, we're going to need a bundle of letters. Okay, so in order to do that, we can go into our objectives and letters from champions Week 1. And you just need to fight a champion who has asked for a new camera lens. So that's going to be Spider-Man. So if you can go ahead, jump into any quest with a Spider-Man, and you'll get these letters. So let's do a little example here. So if you want a duel, you could just go ahead, stick in a little 1, 2, 3, go take a Spider-Man. You could go ahead and do this with a Spider-Man. But I think you just get the 1 point. But we can go ahead in here. Beat a Spider-Man. And then we can go back in. And there we go ahead. We'll grab our point. We'll come back in a second when we grab our first letter over here, and then we can jump into the side quest. Alright, now that we have claimed our entry ticket, we can now go in and do the side quest. Another quick note is that there is this good this year and bad this year. Nothing too crazy from these side quests, but you can get some like some tier 6, and you can get a tier 3 alpha and a tier 6 basic by just using villains and heroes throughout the month. And I don't think it'll be so bad if you're playing the game all the time in order to get those rewards. There is also some new solo events that are coming around. We've got the silver and gold event where you're going to get some extra Winter Wonderland crystal shards. Nothing too crazy in here, but again, something that you will gain throughout the month. I am not going to be like trying to chase this right away. It'll just happen naturally throughout the month. And it's just spend gold or defeat gold pool, platinum pool, or champions that share synergy with them. It shouldn't be so bad. There is a 6-star generic awakening gem at the end of this one. And there's also Together for the Holidays, which is, you know, playing an Alliance War, Alliance Quest, Battlegrounds, and Incursions. So stuff that you will just do throughout the month. So now if we go back into the side quest, you want to use the highest level difficulty that you can. And then if we go in, there are going to be, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights. The first one has Juke, Special Burst, Lockdown, Ebb and Flow, Heavy, and Dismay. Nothing too crazy on the first one. The second node has the Enhanced Parry, Bubble Shield, Root or Rooted, and Life Cycle. That's also not super fun, but not terrible. Third one here has Rising Sun, where you're going to get Furies, and you're going to want a heavy attack to remove the Furies. Also, you're going to need to have buffs on your champion in order to do damage. So that's a fun one there. Here, you're going to get random debuffs on you and Hurt Locker. Nothing too crazy. This one here has Diversion, so possibly you want to bring in someone who can counter Miss. And the last one has Stage Fright, Breakneck Speed, Newton's Law, Brute Force. Basically, you want to intercept. If you can intercept when they have the Unstoppable on, then you will, 1, you will put a slow on them and you won't have to worry about the Unstoppable. 2, you'll be able to transfer over the Whiplashes or pause them on the opponent. So that's what you want to do. So let's go ahead and build a team for this one. I think Hercules is going to be fun. Kingpin will help me out. Let's take Silk. Do I have specifically someone for... I was going to bring in... Let's bring in Professor X to not worry about the miss. And we can just throw Who else can we throw in here? We can throw Angela on the team as well. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. And let's run through it here. You also get little prizes along the way, which is nice. Also, I did do this one time on my other account, I think. But I don't remember exactly. The champions weren't too bad. I'm not sure if they actually have a list of who they are, but I think it was an Iron Patriot this first fight. So I gotta throw a heavy here, remove the protection. Then I can get all my damage in. Again, knock him down, remove the protection with the heavy. Alright, and that's the first fight down. And then you get these little presents along the way. So the first one is some ISO. Here we're going to go with Silk, and this was the same Scarlet Witch that I had on the other account. Back up, let her get rooted. And again, it's life cycle, so you want to keep getting those knockdowns. Again, get the knockdown, and then go in for the win. Nice little striker there while she's rooted, so not too bad there. Next one, I think this was a Venom the Duck, but this one you want buffs, but you also got to throw heavy attacks. And there's a 90% chance to auto-block without the buffs, so let's just go with Angela. Here, we'll get the buffs. But you see, as I hit, I pick up those Furies, which is great, but you got to throw the heavies or else you're going to get stuck taking extra damage. There, nice. I love when a parry doesn't go your way. Just make sure you keep throwing those heavies so that those Furies don't expire on you. Not too bad. There we go. Not so bad. Alright, our next prize. I think a couple of them are on the fence between the Thronebreaker and the Paragon prize. It's like this one here. Do I want to get a little bit of extra tier 3 alpha, which for me are still really hard to come by, or some 6-star shards? So I think I'm actually just going to grab the tier 3 alpha. And then here we're going to go with Kingpin against Yellow Jacket. Kingpin's always great when you accidentally get hit by that special one and he removes the power sting. So that's always good. Okay, let's bait out the special 2. The stun immune after special is not so bad at all. Okay, let's bait out the special 1, and because of Hurt Locker, we don't want to throw that special 1. We'll throw the special 2, and that's the end of that fight there. And I think you get like 4 entries, at least for week 1, so do your entries, get them out of the way, don't wait till the last minute. Alright, here are the rewards here. Again, I don't really care for the 6-star Sigstone as much as I probably want some rank up material. So I'm going to take the tier 6 basic over that Sigstone. Now we have the Gwenpool here. This one was also, I think, on the other account, it was Valkyrie. But I'm just going to use Professor X, and I'm just going to ignore the Falter. I could also ignore it with Hercules, but I'm just figuring do somewhere different. I haven't used Professor X in a while. With the 8 prowess there, and that's the end. So, nice fight there with Professor X. And then this last Red Guardian fight, let's see, we can try with Hercules here, but we really just need to, it's just intercepts, really. So while he has the Unstoppable on, I want to go ahead. Also, if you throw two specials in a row, you are going to get damage for it. But there you go. Hercules works extremely well. for that fight there. Throw some intercepts, and he's down. And then your last reward you can pick up, and then you can run this for I think I'll get 3 more entries or 4 more entries, and you get some 7-star shards there. So that is the side quest. If we go, we can double check here. I already got 1 entry. That's 2, 3, and 4. So you get 4 entries. Very easy access to some T5B and T2A and some extra relic, 5-star relic shards and some 6 stones there. So super easy access to it. Do your runs. The other rewards from the milestones will show up as the month goes on, hopefully, and we will check back in for the other weeks to see what we get, who we need to fight, and how the path goes for the following weeks. So hope you enjoyed that one, hope that helps, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.